connecting with the people, and how she is
Yep. Yep.
not really selling the product, but how she's actually introducing the product to the people. That would be interesting to hear from her point of view as well. I agree.
And I could help you, Katka, like interpreting, like we can take turns. So
Brilliant. Thank you, Katka. Yes, because
if
there are so many techniques. I've never done MLM, and I'm sure there are a lot of people in this group that haven't, and it is beneficial. There are.
it
I'm
is.
saying they didn't say, oh yeah, they're going to tell us what to say, but there is a lot of useful information that we can take from them.
And exactly, and it would be easy, not easier, but it would be less work because she has already done it. So we
Right.
don't have to look for slides and like and think of a concept and all that, just to interpret it or translate it. That's all. That'll
Yeah,
be less work, I think.
definitely. We'll speak to her and see what we can do.
Sure.
That'll be brilliant. So next week, Michaela from Holland, and the week after we will do, hopefully, we'll Elka. But we'll confirm this. But
Yep.
this week, I would like to introduce our very, very special guest, Anna Szepanska. She is an amazing friend that I only met actually through Greenway, but she's got
Really?
amazing energy through Oscar. But I'm very grateful for that because she's a very smart and a very nice lady.
Thank you.
She's got a brilliant background from working in England, and it's like technical as well, but she will be able to. Michaela, welcome to this evening, and I'm very grateful that thank you so much for accepting to tell us more about you and give us tips on social media. May I ask you your story with Greenway, or if you could tell us something about yourself as well?
Sure, no problem. Hi, everyone. So my story with Greenway is actually pretty short, I'd say. I think I first heard about Greenway back in May, if I'm not mistaken. And at the beginning, I was like, meh, nah, it's nothing that I'm interested in. Nah, not for me. And then it was really, really coincidence as I've met with my now mentor, Oscar. Hi, Oscar, again.
Hi, Oscar.
And actually, our now friend, she was interested in Greenway. And then I said, okay, sign me up for it. So I started to do my own little research on the products.
What made because initially you said no, not interested. And what made that change? What do you think? What was it?
I think, do you know what? Because I've always been thinking about how big impact us as human beings, as this kind of species, we do have impact on this planet. And actually, most of the damage here is done by us, no one else, because you have to remember that planet and all of the different species will survive without us. However, us as people will not survive without anything else. And us damaging the planet and doing so many bad things to destroy it is just something that I've been conscious about for many years. And I didn't really think about using cloths like cloths which will not require, which won't require any chemicals in them, because my first thought was like, how am I supposed to clean my bathroom without any chemicals? How is it possible? I mean, it's not, surely. I used to use and I'm still actually using natural shampoos, natural different cosmetics. That's why I'm really thrilled that new products are coming our way, hopefully. And since I have been sort of eco-minded, I thought that why not? It doesn't cost me anything to not maybe sign up, but join the Greenway Society. I don't have to put any money down or anything. All I have to do is try the product, and that's it. That's why I've decided to actually go with it. And I did my first order. And actually, powder is my wow product. The washing powder is just something that I'm so amazed about that. And Vanish and other different type of products which will serve you the same purpose, they are gone. I haven't got any Vanish at home anymore. This powder will literally get rid of every single stain on my clothing. and it will obviously wash the cloths. And I'm really, really surprised how many different ways you can actually use this product. So that was the starting point. And then I tell you what, once you will start, there is always something more to discover, and you always want to know something more. So that's why my first order was very basic. And the next one was with different products. I want to know more. I want to see how they work. And I was doing my research on Facebook, online, everywhere. And I was getting in touch with people as well. And then, you really want to get to know the product, and you want to try it yourself. If you're not going to like it, you're just not going to like it. That's it. But I'm sure you will. I'm sure you will, as much as I do. So that's how I actually started. So there is still a lot more products to explore. However, not all of them are the products that I need. For instance, mops. This is not something that I'm interested in. But the beauty of Greenway is that it has got so many different products out there that you will surely find something for yourself. Surely you will find something that you will love, and you will be going back to it all over again and again and again and again. So
I agree. I just want to add, it's dried shampoos, eco facial masks for beauty, teas, and the health products for like immune boosters and
Oh,
and
wow.
they will all come this year. They will be with us by the end of this year. So there will be, and as you said,
nutritional supplements, I would say.
nutritional supplements. That's it. That's the one I was looking for. Thank you. And because all products in Greenway, they are all relating to health and eco. They're all eco and health products. So it's as you said, I'm sure that everyone will find something.
Brilliant. That's really great. It's really great.
That's really
So, yeah.
that's I'm very pleased that you like Greenway products, and you did try them at the end, and you are as you said, you are eco-conscious anyway. And how does it all go? You said that you found a lot of information on Facebook, and if you're going to be slowly leading to that now, Facebook, was it the social media that you think it's important to use in our business in Greenway? Or
I think it is. Yes, I think it is. Because even now, the situation that we're in, lockdown, sort of semi-lockdown, if you really want to go and speak to the people, you can't, because most of the countries is just forbidden. You're not allowed to meet people in more than 6 groups, so you cannot really do a proper presentations. But online business, not maybe online business, however, presence online and social media gives you such a big, powerful tool to promote Greenway that you cannot even imagine. 10 years ago, no one even thought that social media such as Facebook or Instagram, I don't even know if Instagram existed back then, but still TikTok, YouTube, that they will blow. And these days, it's for free. You don't have to pay anyone to build your website, to create content for you, because these social media such as Facebook's or Instagram, these are very personalized. So you can put there whatever you want. You can share with people whatever you want, and you don't have to pay for it. You don't have to pay anyone. All you have to do is snap photograph, put some sentences down, show how the product looks like, how it works, and there you go. You're promoting your product, and you can show it to your friends, you can show it to your family, you can share it with the whole world. That's why it is very, to me, important to actually promote the product online.
Yeah, and especially these days, this year, since the pandemic started, more and more people spend time indoors, and we cannot, as you said, we cannot meet up, and it's this brilliant way to reach people, being online. So it's especially very, very current.
Exactly. And it's for free. You don't have to pay anyone to do anything for you. So if you're sitting at home, if you're using the product, why not take this snap? Why not record a little video, 10, 15 seconds, keep it on your phone, who knows, maybe one day you will use it to promote your product.
Yes, or take a picture, take a little video, a little comment, and put it on your group. And
Sure,
whoever-
exactly,
whoever-
exactly.
And so, yeah, we know. And how do I what, because there's so many different types of social media, or what do I even do? So take a picture and or a video and post it on my social media site, right?
Yeah. So yeah, because we've got so many social media out there, I think if you really would like to spend time and post something on every single one, that would become a full-time job, because it's not really something easy, because people will think, oh, it's just only a photograph. Oh, it's just only a little sentence that you have to put out there. But if you will put together every single social media that is out there, and bear in mind that different countries have got their own social media, dedicated for the countries as well. It's a huge piece of work to do, actually. So my advice for someone who would like to actually start promoting Greenway online is to look for the social media that they already have some engagement with. So, for instance, I mean, everyone has got Facebook, yeah? Everyone these days have got Facebook,
Yeah.
or Instagram, Facebook. So create a group, invite your friends, because most of you will have quite huge portfolio of your friends, family, or relatives of some kind. So create a group and post from this group on your main page. Don't spam everyone with Greenway only on your main page, because people will actually be put off when they will
Now,
see you.
There was some confusion. Some people have they're confused about what to create. Is it a group or a page? Could you tell us what the difference is?
Yeah, it really depends from your preference. Group is more personalized, and group, I'd say, is more for your friends. If you will go for a page, it's a one step further, so it's more professional. So you will, from my point of view, you will be then responsible for creating more, not maybe professional, but more sort of put up content. Whereas if you've got a group, you can just put whatever. You can snap a photograph and you can share it with your friends. Whereas with a group, bear in mind that people who will be joining the group, sometimes they are actually thinking that there's going to be some sort of professional content, if I can put it this way. So to start with, I'd say group. If you will see that you've got potential and your group is growing, you've got engagement with your viewers, then you can actually try to create a page. And then for people who are in your group, you can just invite them. Hey, we've got the group. We've got such a good community here. Let's go and take it one step further, and let's create a page. And let's move everything from this group to a page so that people can actually see more. We're going to put more professional content there. But if you will start from the actual page, I don't really want people to get burned off really quickly, because it takes a lot of time to run social media. It's not just only really simple things. So start off with your niche. You have to find your niche first. So your niche, if you've got a Facebook, that would be your friends, your family. Create a group, see how it goes, see if people are interested, see if people want to connect, if they want to get to know the product. And then if you will see that there is a potential there, that they actually are interested, you can then go ahead and maybe try to create a page where you can share more and more, and then invite them. But starting point from my experience would be a group.
Right, and it's a page is more for business, and they're aimed as well. Facebook mostly encourages business pages.
Exactly.
Isn't it? And
Exactly.
is it easy once we have a group to change it into a page? Is it possible, or do we have to create a new one, or can you actually change it?
I'm not really sure, to be honest. I think you would have to create new page completely, and then just let people know that we are moving from the group, because we are expanding and we will have to move to page. I'm not really sure how it works with a Facebook, because I only started my group now. I was thinking about creating a page, but to maintain it, it's really a lot of work, because you have to constantly post, which we will talk about in a minute. So I'm just trying it. So I've created a group, and I've got people there. I post there constantly, regularly. And then if it's gonna grow, then I will start thinking about actually moving to a page.
Brilliant. So Facebook is, as you said, take a picture of using cloths or any information like that, photo, text, and put it out there either on your feed or into your group.
Exactly. And even people who are within your group, from your family, from your friends, they can share as well, and they can put content in this group as well, so that more and more people can see how the product works. So you really have to encourage people to use the product and not to be shy, and actually record or take the photograph and just post it on your group.
How often do you suggest to make post on?
I don't think there is such a thing as how often, as long as you're consistent. People are this sort of species that they like to see things regularly. So if you will post things every single day, 3 times a day, people at some point will expect you to post something every day, 3 times a day. And sometimes you will have a bad day, you won't have time, or something else will happen, and you won't be able to deliver. And people will see that. You would be surprised how people are actually, noticeable, and they will see that there is something missing, that you're not consistent, you're not promoting the product, you're not promoting your business or whatever it is. So to start with, just think what you're capable to do on weekly basis and set yourself a target. Let's say, to start with, say, I don't know, I'm gonna do one little video once a week, and I'm gonna post 2 photographs, 2 pictures twice a week. And I'm gonna do description. So this is gonna be my target. If you will see that you've got more time and you're capable to do more, then you can actually add more and more and more, but you have to be consistent. This is crucial, to be consistent and not just throw one picture today and then 2 weeks nothing. And then after 2 weeks, you're going to wake up, oh, I haven't posted anything, I have to post another photograph. No, because it doesn't work like that. It doesn't work like that. You have to be consistent, so people will sort of connect to your page, connect to your group or whatever social media you're using. And they will sort of.
Is there a reason why, a technical reason why it's necessary to put regular feeds? Perhaps something in the background happens, or will they have different logarithms in the background?
There is, yes, it is. When social media started to grow, when they were just only little platforms, they were being controlled by people, human beings. However, because of the expansion, it is impossible now for people to actually control what you see as a person on your profile. So therefore, we've got this artificial intelligence, which is called algorithm. So based on what you see, what you watch, what you like, what you really like, as in like you give hands up, you give heart, or you tap on it, algorithm will see what you like. The more stuff you like, the more sort of the same content algorithm will show you in your feed. So if you show people Greenway constantly, any photographs or videos or anything else, and people will like it, encourage people to like them, say to them to leave hands up, thumbs up, or like the video, or leave the comment or something. Algorithm will see that your product, whatever you're posting, is actually interesting and people like it, and it's going to promote it to different people as well. And because those people who left you a comment, who left you a thumbs up, because they did it, algorithms see that, and next time when they log in onto your website or any other website, they will see similar products to yours. So the chance that they will see more of your content is really, really high. So it's really important to be consistent and to ask actually people to engage with what you post, because algorithm will see that, and it will see that you're interesting, you've got valuable content, people wants to see it, and it's going to promote it further.
And does it work on the same way on Facebook as well as Instagram?
Well, frankly enough, Instagram is owned by Facebook. So yeah, it's gonna be, I'd say it's gonna be the same pattern. However, Instagram is owned by Facebook, but it has got maybe different type of content, because Instagram has been designed to just only snap a photo, do the little description, and that's it. Whereas on Facebook, you share quite a lot of things. So
Articles.
exactly, which you cannot do on Instagram. So if you're fully gonna focus on Instagram, I think you can share photographs from Instagram on Facebook and vice versa. So you have to be mindful, if you're posting on one or another, you have to be still consistent. I think you can actually link these two social medias together so that you post at the same time on both social media. But then again, as I say, and I cannot stress enough about that, you have to be consistent about posting.
Yes, there is it on Instagram in settings that you can set your settings so you can link it to your Facebook profile, and it will appear on Facebook as well. So it's that's why it's very easy. Also, the whole of Slovakian group and Russian group are encouraging us to use Instagram, because even Elena was talking about it, Elena Polianska with Oksana on Instagram today, the video, she asked, why Instagram? And she replied, because it's a young generation platform, and it's very popular by them, because these days people do not want to read long articles. The whole point of social media now is to get your attention with some kind of, either with these bullet points on the right here. So you share your experience or a story, or you need to catch somebody's attention, and it will either create an emotion or an interest, and you want the user really needs to read about it and get information quickly, because we live in that life where we want to get everything really quickly.
I agree, yes.
And it needs to be, so we don't want, that's why on Instagram as well, we don't want long posts. If you want to, it's better to put it on Facebook, or then perhaps a link to like an article, and people who are interested, if it's really long, but just do like an excerpt from an article, and put maybe a headline in there, and a video or a pictures. It's so it's Instagram is not really for long texts. It has to touch people.
And these days, TikTok is growing really fast. It's actually, it is predicted that it's gonna jump 2 steps further than Instagram.
And there is no text whatsoever, is it? TikTok is videos only.
Exactly, video, no reading. So it's even more powerful, because you can share your content with people all over the world without even writing anything, because they just watch the product, what you do. So it's even more powerful, I believe. So TikTok, take TikTok into consideration as well.
Definitely, we didn't put that on here, but you're right. TikTok is even younger people generation is more and more popular, and even because kids sadly don't read anymore. If they want any information, even at school, what they do, they send my teenagers, they send them a video, and through video they explain what we read when we were younger. We read that from textbooks. So it's all visual. It's all mostly these days just quick information, because it can be quicker, and kids really don't read. So majority of them, I'm not saying all of them.
It's like almost going back to basics. When we were living in the caves, people were just, drawing, and there wasn't any writing. So it's all about the vision. It's all about how you see the products, how you see what people are saying, what people are showing. Yeah,
definitely. It's a completely different and for us, especially who are, I don't know, my age or that generation, it's quite a natural one. Not many of us are social media mad, because we don't post so much stuff, especially personal stuff. But what Greenway is concerned, yes, definitely, it's very useful for promoting Greenway, reaching out to more and more people. If you look at the accounts in Russia, there's literally thousands of people. What Instagram does as well, and I'm sure you can tell us more about it as well, is they use this algorithm where artificial intelligence can recognize from pictures, from photos, what the picture is about. And for example, if you're using those hashtags, again, if you can tell us about them, the hashtags on Instagram, that's different. That's a different from Facebook as well. There's no point putting loads of irrelevant hashtags, because algorithm behind on Insta is going to ignore them if it's not relevant to that photo. And it is now, as it said in here, it used to be chronological order, but it couldn't keep up. Now it's all artificial intelligence. And it's all, I think Facebook works that way as well. So the more posts, and that's why you see feeds from your friends as well, the ones that have the most engagement, they will come up first. And they are the ones being promoted.
Yeah. And also you have to, oh, sorry, yeah, carry on.
No, go on.
It's also worth to mention that there is such thing as SEO, which is search engine optimization. So whenever you put something online and you want this to reach more and more people, regardless of if this is Instagram or if this is Facebook, YouTube, or whatever is out there, you have to set your settings and choose your hashtags in a way so they are all connected. So just don't throw random information about your video. Your video and information that you put there needs to relate. So for instance, let's say washing powder, not washing powder, mystic powder. You're gonna put photograph of powder. You don't want to slam your photograph with 10,000 different hashtags saying washing or cleaning and stuff and so on. Keep it short. I'd say 10 hashtags, but all of them, first 3 or 4 are the most important, and they have to relate to what the title or what the description of the photograph is. Because then when algorithm searches, it sees that your photograph is related to what you write, and what you write is related to your hashtags. So it's really important to have this connection between those 3 points: photograph, description, and your hashtags. You have to have sort of keywords which will be which you will mention again in your hashtag. So if you will put powder, put one time powder in your hashtag. If you're going to have powder in your description, put powder in your hashtag as well. But do not spam your hashtags with God knows what, because some people are just spamming hashtags, and the hashtags are longer than actual description. So no.
Anna, could you explain to us? I don't think many, I mean, guys, you can ask questions as well, but I'm kind of asking for you because there are questions that I have had before I knew it, and my friends as well. Those hashtags, for us who don't use Instagram or haven't used it, what are they really? What are they? Do they, I know it's hashtag, we can create your own one, but once you put a hashtag there below your post, what happens then?
So essentially, it's like key information for algorithm to see that there is such a piece of information online which relates to the...
Yeah, there's a group of people that follow that hashtag and use that hashtag, and then that will appear to them, or they will.
You can follow it. However, there is artificial intelligence sees it as something very, very important. As in, if you put a hashtag powder, I just like the powder, that's why I say powder. Hashtag powder. It will show you everything around the powder, because once you're gonna put something online with hashtag powder, hashtag powder, hashtag powder. Not only people who are searching for the powder, if they're going to type powder, because you've put hashtag in it, every single search that they're going to see will be related to the powder. So it's sort of a link to what you're searching for as well. And the more people search for it, the more desirable by algorithm it is. So it is really important to use the hashtags, but the right ones. Don't just put anything, because it just doesn't work, because algorithm will see it as a spam. Use something that most of the people are using it. It's like a net. Just think about this as a net. You've got a little spider who is our powder, and then you're building your spider net around it. And the more people are using hashtag powder, the more people are actually seeing it. So it's like a net. It's just revolving around this little center spider. And the more people put hashtag powder, the more people will see it.
Oh, thank you. And how do you create your own hashtag? Because they're talking about how you can create your own hashtags.
It's just simple. You just put a hashtag and just you write whatever you want.
And the more you use it and the more people use it, then you create really your own one.
Yes. And the more people are going to use it, it's going to appear to more people as well, even randomly, because algorithm will see that the hashtag that you have created is actually interesting. Someone is actually using it. People are actually putting it down under the photograph. I might look at it. I might have a look at it, and I might actually promote it as a promotional content onto the different user, and they might like it as well. So it's really important to have really catchy at the same time hashtags. You can do hashtag about anything, literally anything. And if people will like it, if it's gonna get engagement, Instagram or whatever platform will see it and they will promote it along with your content.
Yeah, brilliant. Because you can look up like existing hashtags. So when you're writing the post, they will come up if they exist already in there.
Yes.
Or as you said, you can create your own ones.
And it's really interesting. If you're gonna search for certain hashtag, we've got Instagram on the slide. So if you're gonna go to your search page, and if you're gonna put hashtag, I don't know, cat, you're gonna have 10,000 different photographs and videos of a cat. However, the ones at the top, the one that you see first, these are the ones that people like the most, people clicked the most. And that's why Instagram thinks that these are going to be interesting for you, because different people liked it and they've got so many different views that you might like it as well. That's why it's sort of telling you, oh, watch this first, see this first, because this is what people are watching. This is what is engaging and people wants to see. Therefore, you see it on your homepage when you go to your search page.
Oh, thank you. That's brilliant. I know that on Instagram, you have to, well, with every social media the aim is to reach out to as many people as possible. There was a tip that I know of, I don't know, a simple tip that when you post, when you're, say, for example, as you said, you're consistent and you're posting and you know you're going to post in about 1 hour's time. If you do it once a week or every 2 days or every day, then about an hour before you post, look at the people that are online and the ones that just created posts or posts that are relevant to your post, and make some comments or likes into their post. And apparently when you create your post, you're more likely for them to come to you. And also, but you choose the people to do it, the accounts that are have some activity, not just few posts, but obviously a lot, like few hundreds, but also the one followers ratio, followers versus following should be kind of the same, because there's you need accounts that have followers, which is quite similar, kind of like followers and following.
Yes, you see, we're talking about really, really businessy stuff now, because what you said is very true. However, you have to have time to actually spend some time and study these channels. Do we have time? Not really. You have to, the channels that you follow. I'm not sure if, well, probably there is a platform or some sort of software which can sort of generate you I don't know, like a data sheet, which will tell you which posts or which channels at this particular time are very active and which channels have got the biggest engagement. But then, do we really have time to actually write at every single post which is similar to what we want to post? Do we have time to like this post? So this is something I think which is relatable to bigger businesses. If you've got time, of course, go for it. Go for it. But it's a big study. It's a big chunk of work if you really want to study it, how to post, when to post. Online, you can find simple tools which will tell you when to post at your social media, because people who are watching you or who are following you, they are mostly active. So then you can actually shovel this photo, shovel this description. So yeah, there are even websites which will crawl your Instagram or your Facebook, and it will tell you when people who are following you are most active, and then you can actually use that tool to shovel your content online. It's good. What you said is really good, but it's a lot of work. It's a lot of work.
That's if
to
you
spy on different
monetize from the Instagram account as well. That's more for those professionals, or but if you are just create the post. Really, for us, suppose for a Greenway user is to create the post and
yeah. I don't really see much point of spending money and just spending your own time on trying to be very professional. Just do it because you like it. Do it because you like the product, not to sell the product, but because you believe in it. And people will see that. People will see that. You don't have to make a fancy photographs with, although I do make my photographs a little bit better
in videos. And I know you've got your YouTube channel.
It's not it's ours. It's ours. I do it for us. Yes.
It's brilliant. Oh, I didn't put it here. What was it's Greenway GB.
My Greenway GB.
My Greenway
GB. So guys, feel free to use these videos, little quick videos, to share with your friends, to show them how the product works. And there is gonna be lots and lots more to come, I'm sure. So yeah, just don't try overdo it. Don't try overdo it, because some of you might think, yeah, I'm gonna do a huge business out of it. Oh my God, it's gonna be so good. But realistically, 1 week and you're gonna be, no, I'm done. I'm done. It's too much. It's too much for me. So start simple, create a Facebook group. As I said, it's a good starting point. If you're gonna create Instagram, bear in mind you will have to be consistent, and you have to create audience who will follow you. So for me, starting point would be Facebook, because Facebook, you already have got friends, you already have got potential there, you've got your niche there. And then if you're lucky, yeah, go for it. Go for the, different social media and just explore. Yeah.
YouTube. Yeah, sorry, we had, I'm jumping here now. So we had definitely Facebook, because we already, most of us have it and have the audience. We put Instagram here. So we talked about Instagram. YouTube. Did you recommend using YouTube?
YouTube, it's a lot of work. It's a lot of work, because again, you have to be consistent, what I said before, whereas with Facebook and Instagram, it's easy. You just snap photo, you send it, put a few sentences, whereas with YouTube, there is a whole process of editing photo, editing video content, what you want to see. And sometimes it can be quite intimidating, to be honest, to create good photos so that you can show the product, what it does, how it looks. It is, if you've got a little bit more time, it is. So feel free to record your videos. These days, phones are brilliant. I mean, like, cameras are amazing. Quality is just beautiful. So you don't have to get yourself, DSLR, like the latest Canon and stuff for like £1,000. Phone will do. Phone will do. But bear in mind, again, you have to spend some time on editing, delivering the content. If something is blurry, you have to re-record it again. So it might be a bit tricky. If you feel strong enough and brave enough, go for it. It is good tool. It is good tool to share content and how the product looks like.
Again, you can put in your videos, you can put tags and different links and your a lot of
exactly
advertisement in there. So again, it's much more professional, and as you said, then we end up spending a lot of time just doing that. So yeah, as you said, okay, thank you for YouTube. Then we have the channel that Greenway recommends for communication. This is not to display social media, but for communication is Telegram. Please, anybody who is in here and hasn't downloaded Telegram yet, we encourage you to do so. There's some information, or in the future when it expands to different languages as well. At the moment, there's a lot of Slovakian and Russian groups, and Messenger, of course, for communication as well.
So now, Katka, I will ask you, can you please tell us more about Telegram? Because I'm not really familiar with that. So
Telegram is
conversation.
It's a communication tool. It's like WhatsApp or Viber, but it's capable of having large groups. So for example, on WhatsApp, I am not sure, I think it's about 100 people, or I don't know what the limit is, but there is a limit on WhatsApp that when you create a group, when you want to share the information with them. On Telegram, I don't know if there is. I don't know that much about it, but it's a good tool to share information with your group. You can select, you can view files, you can view links and media and who is in. And when you invite people to the group, you can send them a link. Telegram generates a link and you copy paste and send it to people that you want to invite to the group. So again, having your once you have your group in Greenway, your structure, then you need to communicate with them. And once it becomes to be hundreds of them and thousands and 10,000s like in Russia, then we have to have some kind of these channels, because it's impossible to reach them individually. And if you want them to share any information, then Telegram is the one that is recommended. And there's a lot of information there as well from, well, it's in Russian, but there will be in English as well. We've got a little English group now, Katka, haven't we? I think it's you even who is running it. So thank you very much. But we do have a English speaking or group for English speaking on Telegram at the moment. So yeah, that was Telegram. That's the explain. It's a communication channel, really.
Okay.
To share, like Messenger in a way. Yeah, but this is separate. I'm not sure who owns it. I don't know whose it is.
Do you have to pay for it?
No, it's free. You download it from
Store or App Store or Apple Store, whatever they are.
Yeah. Yeah, it's free. Download it, and then people will see, just like on Viber, or it will come up a little notification that so and so joined. I don't know if you can switch that off, but anyway, once you are in, then you can just join different groups.
Okay.
So it's and it's nice. It's good for PC platform as well. I don't find WhatsApp or Viber that very user friendly on computer. It's all right, but yeah, Telegram is good. I do like that, I must say. Anna, may I ask you about this one? But how do I then make people constantly interested on social media? Because it's difficult to, once I take a picture of my cleaning and I post it, how many of them can I do that people get bored of them?
Yeah, that's the tricky one. That's the tricky one. You cannot push. If you're gonna push and actually beg people, oh, please like my photograph, oh, please do this, please do that, it's not gonna help. you just have to be consistent. This is the most important role if you want to really go into social media. You have to be consistent. And people eventually, when they will see constantly your photos or your content, they will eventually say, oh my God, this is actually quite interesting. I see this nonstop. She's posting it, but she's not asking me to do anything. But I'm really curious. I really want to find out more about that. So consistency and believing in the product, writing description or taking really nice photographs and sharing your experience. Do not lie. Please do not lie, because lying and just selling the product just because of sake of selling it, it doesn't work. People will see that, believe me. People will see that. You have to be genuine. You have to tell them what you have experienced, what's your knowledge about the product and how you find it, how you see it. And the more you're gonna say, the more you're gonna put out there from as being a genuine person and genuine in delivering the information, they will see that and they will want to know more. They will, because from my experience, my group on Facebook, Polish one, it's not really old. It's quite young. In fact, it's like 1 month, 1.5 months.
Mhm.
I had some people actually asking me about the products, and I didn't even try to nag them to get them, or you have to get the product because it's brilliant. I was just doing my own thing. I was just posting and I was just sharing my own experience. And from that, I had quite a few people reaching out to me, asking about that, being curious. Oh, what does it do? What is it made of? And then you give the answers. Then you give the answers and just sort of try to explain what it is, what it did to you, and that's it. You just have to be consistent and promote the product the best that you can.
Thank you. What about draws and various not quizzes, but when you have a draw, literally, so you say, oh, so and so can win, you can win this cloth if you do there's certain conditions that you meet. Do you think these are necessary, or would you recommend using?
Are we talking about people who are actually following you, or are we talking about people who are in your structure?
But I suppose when you have a page, there might be, or Instagram even, you can do it on Instagram or on Facebook. It doesn't matter. There are, I suppose, sometimes in groups there are people both type, like people who are my partners, or they might not be.
It is actually a very good idea. In fact, you stole my idea because I've got one coming up before Christmas. It's really good because it's really engaging. It's really engaging, and it makes people, because the thing is, we do like getting things for free. We love getting things for free. And if you don't have to pay for it, and all you have to do is I don't know, be a part of a pool or something, and you can get something for free, people will actually join. People will get into it. So for me, for instance, it would be good for everyone, actually for everyone else. If you want to promote your products, if you want to reach more people, yes, do a little giveaway. Just say, for the next 10 days, I'm going to be giving away such and such product. All you have to do is to share a photograph or link from my website on your page, and that's it. And the draw will take place in 2 weeks' time, and the lucky winner will be announced such and such day. And that will give you more exposure, because whoever is really curious and whoever wants to really get engaged, they will share your page, they will share your post, they will share your photograph, and that is giving you free marketing, really. And at the end of the day, you're just giving away 1 or 2 products, but at the same time, you've got a lot of promotion online.
Brilliant, thank you. Yeah, so Christmas coming up, everyone.
Yeah.
So we have let's do this. Do you know how many days to Christmas?
Oh my God, you're counting.
Yes. And what a great way of making somebody merry with beautiful presents and gift sets from Greenway, isn't it? So if you do it as a draw, or if you would like to make somebody very happy and give them a present, then our products are beautifully presented as gifts and could be used as gifts. So
I
very good
agree.
time to do that.
Yeah. Christmas is a very good time not to only give the product to your beloved as a gift, but to promote the product as well. As I said, on Facebook, everywhere else, you can do a little giveaway with one or two products and ask people. All you have to do is share my link, share my photograph, and you get exposure, and you don't really have to pay much for it, except from the products that you're gonna give away. But it's gonna give you more exposure. And it's Christmas, as you said. Yeah, Christmas is a big thing. Christmas is a big thing. So it's a good starting point. And people, what are we now? We are on 15th of October. So yeah, people, get your hands on it.
And
And
it is, a lot of people go, oh, I don't know what to get them. They've got everything. Well,
yes,
I don't think they
exactly.
have Greenway cloths yet. So they're very unique, and they will be, especially for women, with personal hygiene cloths, Laska and Yiga. They'll be amazing presents.
I agree. I agree. Totally.
Because instead of you go to a cosmetic store and that's what you buy, shower, I don't know, the creams and perfumes and all those kind of products, because you just don't know what to get. These presents are so unique that I'm sure every woman will be very, very happy to have them.
Use for them. Yeah.
If you'd like to wrap this up, any questions, by the way, anyone? If you have anything about different tools, we've gone over. If you'd like to wrap it up, basically, Anna, this was like the very basic kind of crash course on it, on what to use, basic explanation. If there isn't anybody who doesn't know how to use social media or what platforms to use and why and what the differences are, then just play with it, isn't it? Just do it with your heart.
Exactly. Find your what they say sweet spot, and just see which one is working for you best. You might as well try with all of them, and just try them and see which one you prefer, which one you feel connected to, and then stick with it. Stick with it and just promote this one. But I will stress that be consistent. Be consistent, because people like to go back and like to see content consistently. They don't like seeing products or photographs here and there. Consistency is the key.
An algorithm behind it supports it as well. So
Yes, that follows, because if you're consistent, algorithm sees it, because sees it as you being genuine and you being consistent. That's why it will actually promote your content, whatever you're posting, further.
Mhm. So literally use it as a tool. Of course, Greenway is a referential marketing business, and we talk about to we engage others in it. So yes, let's use it as a tool. And as you said, perhaps some of the tips that we could go into, it can be a profession, and it is a professional online marketing. So people spend all day, and I don't know.
Exactly.
It's
Yeah, just only on
professional.
social media. You would be surprised how many businesses have got their own social media marketers. And
Yeah.
all they do is just posting content, just getting it out there constantly,
And
daily.
yeah,
So
and using those tactics and everything that
yeah.
we talked
So
about.
for one person, it's when you've got your job, when you've got your kids or whatever else you have in your life, it might be a lot to take in.
Yeah, that's true. Especially people, I don't know. A lot of them I have a full-time job, I've got family, everything else. So social media like that, the professional level is not really. I don't have time for that. But great. Well, thank you very much. I can't see any questions, so I would like to wrap this up, and thank you everybody for joining us today. Thank you,
Thank you
Anna,
for having me.
so much for being here and for accepting this invitation and telling us about social media. we will be following you or watching you. What is your group, by the way, on Facebook or Insta?
Let me just write that down in the comments. Just bear with me a sec, please. Where is this chat? Here.
Thank you, Marianka. Thank you. As I said, if you have any questions for next week, please prepare them. We're more likely going to have Michaela, who's a silver specialist. She is not a Greenway partner, I would like to stress, so she's very biased, but she will be able to she will tell us technical and scientific qualities of silver. So there is a group here, Polska Społeczność My Greenway UK.
Yay!
Did I read it right? That's on Facebook, right? So if you have anybody, have any Polish friends as well, they're welcome to join, perhaps. Or guys, if you would like to join, then you're very welcome. And My Greenway GB YouTube channel as well.
Yeah.
Yes, that's on Facebook, isn't it, Anna?
This one I've just sent on chat, it's on Facebook. However, our channel, not my channel. My Greenway GB.
My Greenway GB, right? That's
this is our British channel, and I do try to post as much as I can. It's quite new, but hopefully we will get more and more videos there so we can share with your friends, with your family, or anyone else really.
Brilliant, thank you. So that's Polish channel. I know we have Michaela Kudronova, who we had last week. She translated English, she did a translation for Czech catalog. And I think, again, so if you have international structure and you have some neighboring countries, friends or partners, then reach us out and we will be able to help and support you as well. Just look, it's great, brilliant. Okay, well, thank you very much. Have a good evening, everybody. And I will see you next week. Any questions or any comments, then please contact us. You know where.
Yeah, brilliant. So thank you very much for that Zoom. It was really interesting, and we shall see each other next week then.
Will do. Looking forward to it. Have a good night, everyone.
And you take care,
it was
guys.
great. Thank you very much for everything. Thank you.
I'll play the video. I think you've seen it all.
Look at the world around you. What is it like? What will survive when you are gone? What will you leave behind? What gifts will you give to your children? Look deep inside. Look at the world around you. What is it like? What will survive when you are gone? What will you leave behind? What gifts will you give to your children? Look deep inside. Remember your most daring goal. Bring that spirit into your dreams and start on your way together with Green. Generations. After all, the future of the earth is the future of our children. What kind it will be depends on us. Greenway means modern and safe products for your home. that make life better. They promote health and do not harm the environment. It is a pleasure to come back home. Home to comfort, where children are laughing and warm hugs are always waiting. Home, where you can be yourself, where your family is loved and understood. Greenway opens the doors to anyone who wants to change their life. We are different, but we are united by one goal and the same principles. Our partnership is based on respect, mutual support, and gratitude. Together, we can do more. By joining our forces, we can achieve absolute business records. We will keep going forward. The sky is the limit. Greenway is a world of endless growth opportunities, financial stability, and a better quality of life. We are creating a business that brings joy, and we're growing our business with pleasure. Join us. Together, we'll make the world a better place.
Thank you, everyone. Bye-bye.
Thank you.